So before we jump into this next one, I need to stress that this is not The Onion. This is not one of those, satire parody websites or whatever. This is 100% authentic. 100% authentic. So Gizmodo tweeted this. Correction, Gizmodo originally stated that drug company Mallinckrodt had jacked up the price of anti-seizure medication from $40 in 2000 to over $40,000 today. A spokesperson for Mallinckrodt emailed to request a correction that the drug cost $38,892. That's real, bro. Can you imagine being the dipshit making that phone call? Yes. Is this Gizmodo? I have a problem with your coverage. I'm a representative of Mallinckrodt. Which, by the way, on that name alone, I could have told you they were criminals. I mean, that sounds like fucking Mallinckrodt. Mallinckrodt. What the fuck, man? They sound like a greedy pharmaceutical company. It does not cost $40,000, and I demand a correction. Okay, what is it worth? $38,892. Thank you very much. So I like how Gizmodo, in their article, at the bottom, they put this. Correction, this article originally stated that the price of Acthar, that's the name of the drug, had gone from just $40 in 2000 over $40,000 today. A spokesperson for the company emailed to request a correction that Acthar actually cost $38,892 today. Gizmodo regrets the error. We also regret that every last one of these guys isn't in prison yet. Props to Gizmodo and whoever the fuck wrote that, because holy shit, is that hilarious and totally true. So just to give you guys some more information on this, this drug has been on the market since 1952. 1952. It's been around for quite a long time now, hasn't it? And apparently the company currently rakes in $1 billion a year from this one drug. So this was so over the top and so predatory and such a price gouge that the Department of Justice stepped in, and they never do. Let's be clear. Like, pharma companies can rob everybody blind. And the Justice Department's like, it's our system. It's capitalism. What are you going to do? Which says a lot that's oftentimes the response. And they were fined millions. But guess what? Of course, duh. What they do is, and this happens with Wall Street, happens with Big Pharma and other companies too that have political connections. They give a slap on the wrist that's less than what was made from the shitty product. So they only fined them like $15 million or something like that. I just told you they made $1 billion on this product. So $15 million, they're going to be like, we'll keep ripping people off, and then if you keep finding us $15 million, okay, we'll pay that, and we still have massive profit. Of course. And this is what always happens. This is what happens when, they do the slap on the wrist for Goldman Sachs or for other criminal organizations. They say, you better stop. And to make you stop, we're going to charge you 2% of what you made? 3%? Thereabouts? Maybe? Is that good? Can anybody really argue? Well, I mean, that number, 38,892, was brought down by Tinkerbell, and it's written in the laws of nature, and it has to be... No, of course not. Come on, man. Stop it. Every other developed nation charges way less for their pharmaceutical drugs than we do. One of the reasons is they actually have the government negotiate for a better price. And also, in the case of the UK, the government just pays for it. They just pay for your medicine. Because that's what they've decided. Hey, we're going to prioritize where our tax dollars go. This is one of the first things we'd put our tax money towards. Medicine for sick people. Of course. Why not? What a great thing to actually spend your tax money on. But no, here we rob people blind and we let the pharmaceutical companies get away with it with nothing but a slap on the wrist. So if you're not in favor of Medicare for all, and you're not in favor of cracking down on these pharmaceutical companies, then don't come asking for our votes, because There is no middle ground approach to fix something like this. You don't need a middle ground approach. You need a swashbuckling, crusading populist who's going to fight for the people. Full stop.